All right, welcome back to the breakfast morning with the African girl. How have you been? Okay, let me have a sip before we go into the real conversation. And so I went to upgrade my iPhone from a software personnel. And when I got there, the person that was supposed to update my iPhone, I don't know the issue with it, but he took me down to another person to assist him so that the whole process can be fast. And when we got there, the person just collected my phone and was like, okay, let me see what's the problem. Do you know your, excuse me, do you know your Apple ID? Do you know your Gmail password? Like, was just asking me questions that just in case there's anything, I can still be able to access my account. So I said yes. So he went to YouTube and saw over 500 videos. He started screaming. I was shouting, come, let's have a picture with her. This is a celebrity. Oh, ha. Wow. Please. Well, I said, flesh has not revealed that to you. But what you seek for is not even in the physical. The place you're squatting, make sure you're standing with one leg, because very soon you will live there. So the guy became very curious. He was really like, what is going on? How did I know? Who am I? So they updated the iPhone for me. But before I left, he pleaded for my number. I said, I will give you my number on one condition. The condition is, one, you prepare to leave where you're staying so that you can begin to see your growth. Monkey no go dey walk, bamboo go dey chop. He said, can he see me off to my car? I said, why not? So while we were going, he told me that, please, that he does not make up to 5,000 naira. That sometimes he comes to work and go back empty. So where will he now have the money to pack out from where he's staying? And I asked him a question. I said, when last did you sow a seed? When last did you do good? Are you a tither? What are you doing for God to see and bless you? He was like, he goes to church, but not every Sunday. Then he does not sow seeds, he's not also a tither. How are they doing that one? How are they doing that one? I laughed and I told him that if you have 1,000 naira, 100 naira is your tithe. If you have 10,000 naira, 1,000 naira is your tithe, 1/10 of your income. And secondly, just do good. Show love to people, show kindness. Not because you have everything, but because you also need God to bless you and nature, the earth itself, to also favor you. It's not by how much you have saved. It's about financial principles. So I gave him my number and I told him to call me. Feel free to share your own story too. If you know you want to also get the secret to your own transformation, then use the link to share your situation or your story with me so that God can be glorified. I told him that if you will sow seed, not to me, as your spirit leads, then start paying your tithe. That the minimum you get a day is 10,000 naira and above. He said, if that one happens, then you go and look for a house. So at least one room, like 80,000 naira, just one room. Let it just be that he just lives first. I said, but I'm not seeing one room. I'm seeing a self-contained. I don't know how it wants to happen. But I believe that if you will follow instruction and be disciplined, that God will also make a way for you financially. So after some days, he called and said, his spirit is not telling him to put it in any church, that he just feels that he should be paying his tithe to me. I said, I don't take tithes. He said, what if he puts it where it will not work, but he believes that it will work with me? I said, okay, follow your spirit. It was for days, he was asking for my account number. I refused to send. I needed to pray for God to confirm it. But his faith was too strong that if he pays it to me, it will work. So I eventually sent the account number. The first tithe he paid after I declared that word, meaning he got more than 50,000 naira. In 3 weeks' time, he paid for 350,000 naira self-contained, not one room. Till today, he's still asking me, how did it happen? If I let me blow your mind, in his words, but in his entire family, he's the one paying the highest rent too. Let me have a sip. This conversation is becoming very deep. That word shocked me to my marrow. 350 naira is the highest. He's happy that he's the one paying the highest rent in his family. To tell you where it's coming from. There are financial principles. It's not about how long. It is not about how far. It is about obeying God and keeping up with the financial principles. In financial principles and law, there is no I don't have. I don't have is a real obstacle for someone that does not want to grow. The little you have, give it out to get what you want. He was steadfast in paying his tithe. When it was time for the house, I told him to go and sow a seed. The seed was not for him to get the money to pay the rent. He was beginning to get money already. But how to get a good house that will also make him prosper? And I told him to sow a seed. The man that was not even supposed to give him the house said, I don't know why I'm not flowing with you as if you're my brother or my son. That is what a seed can do. People like abracadabra. Let it just happen. Even when God wants to give manna to his own children, he told them to come out. You must come out. You must do. You must sacrifice. You must follow principles and instructions. If you know you're ready to follow principles and instructions, please be quick to send me your own situation. Every situation is different. No two situations are the same. And I'm here with my breakfast conversation to give you a clean, sweet instruction from God, both from my experience and the one God would direct me to do for you. Don't you ever use the link to ask me or to tell me how I look. The link is for those people that are desperate for change, not just for a change, but for a positive change. I'll be ready and willing to help those kind of people. When you see me block you almost immediately, just know that you are not the kind I'm trying to give solution to. I am not here to joke. I'm not here to play. I'm only here to do God's work and God's will. So if you feel you want to come out of bondage by instruction, then use the link and also follow instruction.